Alright guys, this ought to be fun. I'm going to try and film this through my helmet while welding with said helmet. Oh. Crap. I dropped the phone. Yeah, that's impossible. I give up. Anyway, we got some chicken shit welds on here with flux core because I suck with flux core. And it'll hold. Whatever. The engine's mounted. Hey guys, welcome back to the Ringer 57 YouTube channel. Today we're breaking away from the normal content. We've been working on the race bike for a while now, and we ran into a situation. I mentioned it in one of the last videos with the Civic. The radiator sport cracked. I'll add that clip here. So I went ahead and pulled the front bumper off and the inner wheel wells so I could drive, because otherwise they flop around like a madman. And this is where we're at. Alright guys, it's been about a week and a half since we started on the Civic video. It's still sitting outside with the bumper off, all torn to hell, but we made a trip to the junkyard. We're going to set this back into place. And we hacksawed out a section of radiator support. And then we looked a little closer at the body on the car, and I do not need to sub my radiator support. We went ahead and ground out all these spot welds, because I don't have a nice fancy spot weld bit, and popped them. And this is what we needed. So we'll leave that material, just something to work with the welder, so we don't blow through like nothing. And we're going to go out and we'll pull the radiator. Probably going to be this weekend. Pull the radiator out of the car, rope tow it to wherever we're going to do this. I got to find a welder or see if Johnny wants to do it. And I will drill out these same 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spot welds all the way through on that one, just with a drill bit. That way these will match up to the holes. I'll know I'm in place, and I can tack, and then I'll tack with a curl, all these will get just quick curl welds. Alright, so it's been a few weeks since the last time I videoed, so the previous clips were probably 3 or 4 weeks old, but we're still rocking a ratchet strap here, guys. We did eventually find a junkyard that had the right body style Civic for what we're looking to do here. And we cut the entire radiator support out with a hacksaw, which was interesting. I mean, you don't need a hacksaw, but it helps. And then we ground off the spot welds of this here bracket. Got her all cleaned up, ready to go in. And we pulled the tabs off the radiator and the AC condenser, and we drilled out the old spot welds. I didn't do such a good job on a couple of them. So now we just need a welder. As you can see, it got a little wrinkly, but we'll straighten that out once we get it all together. The shop I've been planning to take it to has not been there for a while, and it's starting to get irritating, so we're probably just going to go and pick up the $40 pawn shop flux core and see if we can't tack this up with some flux core. I mean, it's 7 tacks. It can't be that bad. I'd love to do it at work, because I could use STT, but that ain't gonna work neither. I ain't gonna be able to get this thing to the welder. This is where we're gonna button the video up, because I need to get it edited and ready to push. This is all the latch and retainers for the radiator and the AC evaporator. These need to be installed again, but they're not the prettiest welds in the world. They're just refilling spot welds. But we have welded in that new bracket. I just need to bolt that up. adjust the hood latch appropriately, and we'll be good to go. Yeah. So, it'll be fixed. And then we gotta go get the bumper from the other side of the house and put it on here, and we'll start into the next adventure. This one's more lazy mechanic style, but you see how this tire's really worn on the inside and on the outside? That would be that bushing right there. It's fucking with my toe and my camber and all sorts of stuff. So, we're gonna go ahead and deal with that. So, like I said, guys, the adventure never ends. I got some work to do on my flux core. Do I have a bruise? Yeah, I do. I managed to bruise myself somehow. But my flux core welds will hold. They're not pretty. I don't know if flux core can be pretty. If it can be, who knows? I don't know. But I keep popping the breaker. The breaker I'm on is way too small. It's 15 amp and the welder needs 20. So I can lay about an inch and it starts and then craps. So we're going to see if I can find a 20 amp breaker in this house that's leading to an outlet. Make sure there's nothing else plugged into said outlet and plug into that, and that'll be my access to outside. For now, guys, the Civic's going to get buttoned up. I will have the thumbnail be the final picture. Yeah. Next adventure, Suzy Q's engine. As you saw in the beginning of the video, it's finally on the stand, permanently mounted, ready to rock. And I need to get lower control arms. We might do a video on that. We'll see. Have a beautiful night, guys.